Have you ever noticed a man who walks into a room and somehow people notice him? He isn't trying to impress anyone. He isn't talking loudly. He isn't chasing attention. Yet, people genuinely look at him, listen to him, or want to be around him. Psychology suggests that this kind of attention often comes from subtle behaviors, not from trying harder to be noticed. 1. They don't constantly seek approval. Some men aren't constantly checking whether people like them. They don't change their personality just to fit the room. Psychology indicates that people who rely less on external validation can appear more confident and authentic. Because they're not desperately trying to be liked, their behavior feels more natural, and that lack of need for validation can itself become attractive. 2. They're comfortable with silence. A man who doesn't feel the need to fill every quiet moment can stand out. He listens instead of rushing to speak. He doesn't talk simply to prove that he has something to say. This can make his words feel more intentional when he does speak. People often notice those who seem comfortable without constantly demanding attention. His calmness can create a quiet sense of presence. 3. They give people their full attention. Some men become noticeable because they make other people feel noticed. When someone speaks, they actually listen. They maintain appropriate eye contact and respond to what was said instead of waiting for their turn to talk. This creates a stronger sense of connection during interactions, and people naturally remember those who make them feel heard. Attention often comes back to those who genuinely give it. 4. They have their own direction. Men who are focused on meaningful goals often don't need to announce what they're doing. They have interests, routines, ambitions, and priorities outside of social approval. That sense of direction can make them appear grounded. They aren't continuously looking around to see what everyone else is doing. They're busy building a life that already feels meaningful to them, and that independence can naturally draw curiosity. 5. They don't force presence. The biggest difference is simple. They aren't trying to be noticed. They don't exaggerate their personality or constantly prove themselves. They allow their confidence, behavior, and personality to speak naturally. Psychology suggests that authenticity and social confidence can influence how positively people respond to someone. So instead of chasing attention, they create an environment where attention comes naturally. The men who get the most attention aren't always the ones asking for it. Sometimes they're simply secure enough with themselves that they don't need to chase it. Subscribe for more real psychology about confidence, attraction, relationships, and human behavior.